good is your last choice. 2, 4 hours to deliver your reward. When you open your eyes in the morning and you see the sun shining, go on and tell yourself it's gonna be a brighter day. A brighter day. Yes, it is. It's gonna be a brighter day. A brighter day. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a brighter day. Yes, it is.
Welcome back. You already know what time it is. I am your hostess with the mostest, Nani B. McKinney, and this is my dad.
Sherman Singleton Sr.
Welcome back to Family Fortune. So, oh my gosh, New Orleans has so much snow.
Blanketed.
You guys have snowed in for how long?
Definitely 2.5 to 3 days. It was like seriously, we got 1.5 feet.
What?
Easily.
What?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Yeah. In front of the house, behind the house.
So that's 18 inches?
Yes.
18 inches, you guys. And I mean, Atlanta got some snow. We can show what we did. We did a little bit, and they didn't overreact. They didn't shut the whole place down forever. For a little bit of black ice, it actually was snow, and it stuck. It stayed a few days, and it was beautiful. Milani got out there with Mickey. But you guys really got it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were snowed in for real. And they were saying that behind that gonna come the black ice. When I say you have zero control of your vehicle,
Oh, yeah.
stay in. But it's scary to be on that ice and you turn it either way and the truck just moving where it want to go, or the car just moving where it want to go. There's nothing you can do to help. You just gotta wait and see what fate have for you.
Okay.
But yeah, it's people always say, I wish they would snow, but okay, once a decade is good enough.
No. I was like, dang, this was kind of nice, you guys. I would like for it to snow like every other Christmas or something like that, you know, because being in the South, we're not prepared for all of that, but it really was beautiful. So since it was snowed in, we're recording from home. Telling y'all like the setup. Y'all see we got our logo in the background. We got on our hoodies. We leveling up, baby. Don't talk about my Christmas tree. It's going to be a Valentine's Day tree by the next time y'all see it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, were you guys getting cabin fever?
No, because the house is so big. I could go downstairs. She could be upstairs. We could stay away from each other.
I know that's right.
Yeah, for about 30 minutes.
Okay,
Then we
so
ain't back
I hit y'all up because everybody was sending me all these photos and stuff. I'm like, they the only two they sent me. Then I called Tyra and say, oh, y'all pictures from the snow day. Girl, I could go down there and take a video of it. Ain't nobody going out there in that.
It was free. Then she around there tomorrow. I want to go take pictures.
Yeah, exactly.
That's around. Can't make it back home. I'm talking about,
y'all had enough snow to just go outside and just...
Yeah, for real. Then we right there by the lake, 30 seconds.
Exactly, and that would have been so pretty.
Yeah,
we went
didn't
over there
even
to
do
the
it.
creek, and it looked like it was out there at first. Yeah.
Like
then we
someone-
went back a few days later. Me and Fresh trying to tell me go out there and walk on it. See, this days later, now y'all playing.
There's no way that's still solid.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so happy that you guys made it. Congratulations to New Orleans. I know some of the videos, we gotta watch some of these videos. They was looking good out there making the reels and all that stuff. But I know everybody was afraid because the last time it snowed was that Christmas before Hurricane Katrina.
They had so many accidents until it was unbelievable. It's just, and then people out there trying to save the car. You done had the accident, go, don't get out the way.
Yeah.
Like the next day I passed, the guy out there trying to get his wheels off the car. I didn't want nobody else to get them. And I almost hit him, literally coming down because it done cleared up a little bit. But when you get into this curve, they got the black ice. And he's there trying to take the tie off.
Yeah.
Because he had a little setter.
Yeah.
I'm like, boy, are you crazy or what? It was just unbelievable. And the crazy part is people don't want to slow down.
Yeah.
Also, those people there, I'm like, it could be storming, hurricane coming through, they still doing that same 80
Yeah.
that they was doing when it was a perfect day.
Yes.
And that's one sad thing about the people driving in New Orleans and the surrounding areas. They don't slow down for nothing.
Exactly.
And it's something that we were very unfamiliar with. probably everybody on the, I guess, interstate on the roads at that time had never been through it unless you done lived out of state up north somewhere. So for you to be maneuvering and navigating in that type of situation and not knowing or have been in that situation before, it was crazy that they were doing that. It's just people, they got to value their life more than...
Exactly. Oh no, because you know what happened to us. Now, you guys, the new year has been so wild and crazy. So I had some family come to Atlanta for Christmas, and we went back on Friday, January 3rd, to bring my grandmother home and my niece. And leaving Cajuns, I always gotta go stop and get something from Cajuns. They was taking long on my food. I had to send something back, all that, just to get to that little intersection over there, right there by that Popeyes and that Shell. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about when they trying to get over there on, is that 10 East that they trying to go? Yeah. The lady ran that stop and go light, and you already know what happened next. She totaled my beautiful baby and slightly injured all 5 of the people in the car. So we have been dealing with that, but you know, things are on the up and up. We are so grateful that everyone is okay. We sustained minor injuries, and we have been going to the doctor or whatnot. The lady is okay. Just an older lady driving after dialysis, knowing that she shouldn't have been doing that, and it could have really cost 6 lives. But everybody made it out okay, and you know, now we moving forward. I know God was I feel like that was just some debris left over from 2024. Get that on up out of here, make way for all things, you know, all new everything, upgrades. So I'm grateful. I'm ready to live more life. You know, I'm upgrading my baby. And we rocking out. That's crazy. Yep. So stop playing around in them cars. All right. The new year has started off so crazy for everyone. And like I said, I feel like some of the debris from last year was trying to like grab a hold of everything. So speaking of debris, I want to bring up Len Davis. Why is it? I can vividly remember this. I can just vividly remember this. It's like 3-4 day in the morning. That's what the old folks call it. 3-4 day in the morning. And my phone is like buzzing, like blowing up in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh, hit me up. You know, it's lighting up, blah, blah, blah. It's Jasmine Groves, the beautiful Jasmine Groves, Kim Groves' daughter. And she's just like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. This is like 3 a.m. on December 23rd. She's like, President Joe Biden just removed the death penalty from Len Davis, right? And so I was just like, you know, a little bit flustered. I'm sitting on the edge of the bed because I'm thinking about the show, and I'm thinking about how this started off with me wanting my dad to tell his story, and then in me finding more about the 300 other cases. It's just like it has become bigger than what we ever thought. It has become bigger than us, you know. But to now be connected with her and to see some of the pain that everyone else is going through with it. So I tried to go back to sleep. Me and my sister was kind of up texting Jasmine. But then I got up at that was 3 a.m. So maybe like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, my dad hit me. And he was like, did you see Joe Biden pardon Len Davis? And my heart just dropped like to my ass. Like my stomach just was like, what? I thought he just took the death penalty off. He didn't pardon him. I know it. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I got up out the bed, my nose was bleeding. My nose, I was so livid. I was just like, I can't let this happen for the people. I was going to have to go and avenge them years. I was going to have to go get on my V for Vendetta mask, get out here like A9 and just do what I have to do Antifa style. Because ain't no way I was about to let you walk free. But, lo and behold, I can go ahead and read that to you, what they said when all that took place. Because it just was a lot. it was just a lot that he even made the attempt to do it. So today, President Biden announced that he is commuting the sentences of 37 individuals on federal death row. Those individuals will have their sentences reclassified from execution to life without the possibility of parole. That's what happened. Okay. Go get that out of there. And Len Davis was one of the 37 names. So come on, let's talk about that. How did you feel? We're gonna start with that part. How did you feel when you first heard the news?
Well, of course, maybe about 10 people had texted me. I'm like, God damn, that's a lot of texts.
Yeah.
6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I hit that up. So I looked at one because I'm like, okay, that person there is gonna be solid if this person is texting you in the morning. The rest of them crazy, right? So I'm like, whoa. I said I didn't see that coming because I knew President Biden was like gonna pardon X amount of thousands of them.
Yeah.
But I didn't think he was gonna mess with death row and such on a blanket level.
Yeah.
You didn't pardon everybody but 3 people on federal death row.
Right.
That's like
what they
why
did.
not? Yeah. Yeah. So that was Dylan Roof, the guy killed the 9 people or whatever. And but that was North Carolina, South Carolina church. Yeah. And the Boston bomber, them three
so
people like that.
They the ones that ain't get out.
Yeah, that's
the
really,
DC sniping them.
that is crazy.
Okay.
And it was just so I looked at him like, God damn. And it was crazy because I'm totally against the death penalty, but I felt something funny. It was almost like he was getting away with something. So I kind of understand what people are feeling when people are getting pardons and paroled and stuff, especially someone haven't truly felt with forgiveness.
Right.
But I'm like, damn, why I feel funny? I still don't want him to die. And he better stop playing with Trump.
Oh, yeah.
He ain't got but 3 people. He knocked off 12 before he left last time.
Yeah.
They signed them death warrants.
Oh, yeah.
And so I'm like, man, because Len Davis ended up turning down the pardon.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's crazy. I take that life, but of course, that suspends some of his legal rights to things. So it's a whole big thing. It's not just, oh, he pardoned this and I could keep on moving. No, you don't keep on moving. That was your relief.
Okay.
That you,
gotcha.
you don't have to die. Worry about dying another day, but you're going to die in jail.
Another day. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so if you live 100 years, you just will be waiting or something special come through like a Biden or something. But, so I felt kind of, I don't know, on the fence about it. It's almost like, okay, I don't want you to kill him, but I still want him on death row. Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You know what's crazy about that? When Jazz was on the show, Jasmine said, I don't know how I feel about the death penalty because she didn't necessarily feel like that they should kill him. But then she was she was conflicted as well too when the newscast came down. So I don't know, because I'm talking to people about it and they're like, well, it would be worse for him. That's an easy way out on death row to get the death penalty, to be sentenced to death is the easier way out than to have to live your life in prison, especially with him being a cop, former police officer, crooked cop. So what you think about that? What you think, the life versus taking the life, having to spend life in jail?
Yeah, with him, he want to take his chances because he feel, he still maintains that he's innocent.
Yeah.
And so
I don't even understand how he's allowed to do so.
It's his right. That's what happens. If you saying I'm innocent, I don't care if you got me on camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that ain't me.
All on tape.
That type of,
He
they got a whole bunch.
Camera, but we did.
Yeah, that's crazy. Then all your police fall partners and told everything about that situation and all the rest of them to get their sentences, and a lot of it has been corroborated. So I mean, it's his right to keep on going, but I wouldn't play with Trump with that because for 4 years anything can happen. They could start fast tracking it because there's only 3 and push him through. And with that Supreme Court, because that's where he'll end up at, whether he got favorable rulings in the lower courts or not, it's still the other person going to take it up to the Supreme Court.
For sure.
And they're going to definitely...
Oh, you and Trump going to take it to the Supreme Court?
Yeah, so you going to... I wouldn't do it. I'd have took that life sentence and been amongst the living and just hoping and praying for some other things. And he could have found something legally later on, and came up with it. But he decided to do that. But with what he's doing, I mean, it's his right to challenge it. And I believe that was the question because I'm all over the place.
Yeah, no, you on point.
Yeah, and I'm like, I wouldn't play with that.
Yeah.
I tell people not from what I know.
It gotta be guilt. It gotta be spirits. It gotta be hauntings. It gotta be something.
It was him and someone else didn't take it. I forgot who the other guy is.
Yeah.
But he feels once he say, okay, I'm gonna sign for it, I want it, give it here. I can't go no further in my legal process. And I find that hard to believe. Because you can always come up with something newly discovered. I didn't know this. I didn't do this willingly because, of course, I didn't have this information. So there are so many angles to go from.
I think, you know, if you feeling like that, you ready to go, I feel like you need to just go ahead and roll the dice one more time. You maintaining your innocence, so who guilty? I need you to go ahead and let them know that it's bigger than Nino Brown. Because you didn't do this all on your own, and that's what we know. If you're going to maintain your innocence, then who's guilty? That's what I need him to do. Since you ready to go ahead and tell on everybody.
Yeah.
Name names. I need everybody out.
That woman went crazy. So look, the crazy part is, you know, they have the audio, and I mean, even I'd have had to cop out looking. Yeah, so I don't know what else he's going with, because I done heard rumors, they didn't have the wrestling, and man, you were high-fiving, woo. I heard the audio and everything. Yeah, you got that, bitch. We're going to get something to eat later on tonight.
Yeah,
all of this
y'all going to get something to eat.
I have no idea how you're going to fight. I mean, all your former partners, they'll come right back and testify to the same thing. You know, you've been denied for 30 years in all these courts. So
since
I don't understand
it. Tell the story.
It's just
because there is no way he really, one man alone could take down the whole state of Louisiana if he was willing to not be a clown. You talking about you innocent? How you innocent on 300 cases and on camera? So it's like, and on wiretap. That's audio. Even if you wasn't on camera, they're hearing you. So it's like, come on now, it's just too much. So I understand what you're saying when you say that you innocent. Maybe you saying I was a pawn in all of this. Okay. So tell us what you found out.
Yeah, you the police is cool.
Exactly. What's up?
Yeah.
I mean, because who gonna get you a cop?
No, it's too late in the game for him. Most of them probably dead and caught up with the jail and everything. There's a whole bunch of them.
Free yourself. That's gonna be the only way to free yourself, because guess what? Trying to sit there on the death penalty thinking that these people gonna kill you is not gonna free you. And that's just what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and write them. Free yourself. Let me in.
I know, that's crazy. And I said the other day, I said, man, I'm gonna write him and see how you doing.
Please write him. Please, Daddy.
I said, I'm gonna write him and see what's going on.
We all gonna write Len Davis. He needs to get an overwhelming number of letters telling him to free yourself. Just go ahead and spill a tea. Who was it? Name names. I need names. No. I'm coming for the estate. I need it broken down. I don't care if they done passed away. I'm on your grandkids' ass.
So I'm thinking he want to blanket out it. I never did anything wrong. I don't think he don't want to say I didn't put the hit out on Kim Groves, and I can't imagine what she's going through because I haven't seen her since. Yeah.
Jasmine. Yeah.
But well, we didn't accept it, so I don't know. Now, ain't no way to feel.
Ain't no way to feel about it.
Yeah, feel the same way you used to feel.
I know that's right.
Yeah. So but to even because it was just that close. And she lost her mom.
Yeah.
You know, I may have spent a bunch of years in there, but I was living amongst the living.
Yeah.
You know, I was still living my life, doing life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but, you know, she had some serious struggles as a teen, lost her mom to some violence like that. And then everybody not telling them anything.
Right.
And it's a cop allegedly, then it's a cop for sure, and then a cop on death row, then you're gonna let him back off, you know, let him off. And so I can't imagine the mixed feelings she must have.
Oh man!
Because I'm adamant about how I feel. I don't care if you kill 180,000 people. I still feel you shouldn't get the death penalty.
That's what's up.
Yeah, go ahead and study him. Study his ass. That's what you need. Why you did that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jack
See,
him
he
up.
won't even talk. I been and got mad and just get him before I do it myself. Yeah, I been and got mad. Like, no, you doing too much at this point. It's been too long.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my thing. I just want to go ahead and see. When it was all said and done, Joe Biden pardoned 5 family members before he got out of office. On the dead end inauguration, when Joe Biden had 5 minutes left, he went ahead and signed a paper and got 5 family members out of jail. Well, pardoned them. Yep.
What, you got a crime? Damn. I ain't see that.
Woo! So that made the 6 that we know for sure because he did Hunter first. That was the first person he pardoned. In all of this time, just now. All these pardons that came down. So, what?
That's unbelievable. I didn't even know he had that
y'all
many.
know that because, see, I know sometimes people be trying to call me this word, this new slur word, Trump supporter. And I'm not one of them.
That's
so,
crazy.
But I be wanting y'all to remember these things because these be the crooked things that I have told y'all. Joe Biden had been working in lawmaking and policy making for 40 years. Making laws against us. He the one that wrote the crime bill that they enacted. And you went to jail before the crime bill and they still turned around and tried to use it in your case. That caused mass incarceration. That's the craziest part about it. And then he was voted in. I'm not going, that's neither here nor there. But you know, it's a wake up call for everybody. I can't believe he did that. And then right before they left, they gave some more money away. You know.
Want to sit there, huh?
Yeah.
So, I mean, then, of course, Trump went and pardoned his cult group that was locked up, and that was crazy. Especially, even you go and pardon some people, you feel people overstep their bounds. I don't know how you get there, because they really were trying to overthrow the government, stop this steal and all that from what they say. You even pardon the ones that really was attacking the police officers. You know, I'm talking about people that went on to commit suicide.
Yeah.
You know, 4 or 5 of them, whatever. And I'm like, man, look, I know I said I'm going to get some of y'all out of there or whatever, but y'all got to stay. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get these other 1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, they done did 3 years, you know, or whatever. And they was following him, not following him, they went before him. He lied. I'll meet you down there, you know, whatever. But, yeah, it's just crazy that that many. This is just lawless.
Yeah.
You can't point at any group at this point and say, okay, this is the group I'm going with because of this or because of that.
Exactly.
And there's so many crazy things, and I'm like, I know drug dealers wouldn't do what these guys done.
Yeah.
I'm talking about murdering drug dealers.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do nowhere near what these presidents and everybody else are doing. They're just not going to do it. You got to kill them first.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and they always like to look down on other people and stuff. I know people wouldn't do what they're doing for $1 billion.
No, seriously.
It's sad. It's just really sad we done come to this. And the best we have, we done put up to run, and out of 360 million people or whatever, that's our best.
That's the first
like,
thing
damn,
that
that's
came
it.
to my mind. Look, every time they go up, I get nervous because it's really time for the young millennials to step up. We took over this thing. We started to buy back the block movement. Well, it was some of the old heads right above us, Gen X. It was a little bit of them. They put it in us, but we ran with that. But we definitely changed the game on this technology, this AI, and all of that. All that came from us. Like, we really stepped up and did some things. So now it's time to go into policy and lawmaking. Period. Like, that's the only thing that we can do next. We done rapped in circles. Mm-hmm. We done twerked in circles. Come on now. What we doing next? We done did everybody weave. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their little trees. Everybody got their little trees. So come on, what are we doing?
Yeah,
Because
that's
we really
crazy.
got to start getting involved in these things that's gonna impact our children and their children and whatnot. Because it makes a difference, and it all starts now. So yeah, that was very interesting. I was super, super shocked for that to happen in the wee hours of December 23rd was when I got the information. So maybe it happened the night of the 22nd, possibly. But by January 6th, he hadn't turned it down. The news was everywhere that he was over it. I mean, did he need time to think? Was he over from the start? They were
He probably consulted his attorneys and be like, don't take that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm in here every day. My life on the line. You talking about don't take that. But I don't hear nothing from no attorney. I don't trust the courts enough. I've been through it for 30-something years with them when I was incarcerated. If them kids mess up, man, look how much time you got. Let me get that, bro. That's the lowest you can go. You think I'm going to trust my life in them 12 people? Hey,
Oh no.
I can't do it.
And
I just can't do it.
Even when it's clear cut, like all that, you gotta present without a reasonable
I done seen
doubt.
people I know ain't
a reasonable
supposed to be
doubt.
in jail.
Come on now, at this point, it's been proven that there's way too many innocent people in jail. I can't take no more. I can't hear no more about it. I don't think these people are doing a good job. At this point, I don't even think you know what you're doing. I think they just making up shit. So we might have to dismantle all that. We talking about defunct and defund them and all that stuff like that. It's time to get y'all ass whooped sound like. Because y'all just been playing the whole time. Y'all have done nothing right. I done see these people that created a better story on CSI Miami than y'all did in real life.
Then what Trump doing with that, with the deal with the consent decrees, and I've never heard people talk like this because they was wondering if they was going to do whatever he's doing in New Orleans because I think they've been under one for 20 years or whatever since Len Davis, whatever. So, and they're talking like, let one of them beat on me like that, you know, and them dudes, they ain't just talking like, oh, hit me, I'm gonna get him back.
Right.
No, these dudes are not playing,
right,
you know.
Right.
So, and I'm sure other people are saying that around the country. So he could go and pick up all them consent decrees in Chicago and all this, Memphis and all this here if you want. But when that sentiment change and they be like, okay, well, we got to get our justice out here. They're going to be just as vicious.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, they got way more guns in the hood than the police got.
Of course.
They ain't got no more than 300 police. They got tens of thousands of guys around there.
Okay.
And everyone got, on average, has at least a gun and a half.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So when they hawk up and the people stop telling them stuff, they done shot a police down in the middle of the street, nobody saw nothing, then you're going to learn your lesson.
Exactly.
You're going to come through there trying to escape people and somebody else going to get killed. It's going to turn out bad, I believe. But hopefully New Orleans don't do whatever they do if it's lifted, which he said in the last 90 days. But I see him messing with all of them. I don't know if that's possible legally, but he don't care about the law.
Oh, did you hear that he took away the DEI? Okay, so we're going to break down this DEI stuff for people. For me, I don't like when they talk about affirmative action and DEI because people that are not black try to make it seem like we're getting something for nothing. When we know that affirmative action was them having to, our people and allies had to take charge because no matter how good you were, you could be 5 times better than your Caucasian counterpart. But if you were even a little bit brown, you were turned down. So they had to take necessary measures to get in these schools, to get in these jobs, to focus on this hiring, to focus on this recruiting where they could get black people involved. That was another part, another level of this integration that we've been under for a while. The DEI is a little bit different from that, but for me, I see they're talking about once you take that away, the equal employment opportunities as far as being able to get hired without discrimination of your race, your gender, sexual orientation, class, whatever. Everyone will be back with their head on the chopping block, I guess, behind the 8 ball. Because once you take that away, that was your blanketed protection against discrimination and whatnot. So you have some black people that are falling out about it. Yeah, we told y'all, don't vote for him, whatever like that. Then you have some on the opposite end that feel a little bit different about all these changes. I personally I've always been nervous about the equal opportunity, the equal employment opportunity stuff, because I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm no discriminator or nothing, but I don't come apply over here if I don't like you.
But here's the thing with the whole affirmative action from a business standpoint. We already know 80% of all the contracts went to white women. And who are white women married to? Predominantly white men. So you were still getting a white man the same contracts you were allegedly setting aside for the affirmative action people.
The same way that they do now, where they're coming in and because they're gay, now all of a sudden they qualify for the minority status and they can come in and take some of the funding that is set aside for us. They always find a loophole. I was in Cuba, it was a white man out there talking about he was about to marry one of the young Cuban girls because that was the only way to get in to buy the property. They're always somewhere lurked out trying to get their opportunity in the background. But you mad, and people got to put protections in place to protect everybody else from this kind of siphoning that they do. Backdooring everybody.
So I need you to do a 2025 response to their 2025.
Okay.
And they definitely really, really, really gonna need a plan, and they need to follow it. It's just that it's so many issues, and everyone's scared to trust everyone. That's gonna be the problem for one. But of course, you're gonna have to be looking, even though it's 2025, you're gonna have to be looking 30 years down. And of course, you have to change the mindset. If we could change the mindset, everything could change right now.
Yeah.
But I think what he's doing gonna push all us in the corner like we was in the 40s, 50s, 60s, and that's why we was together. They wonder what happened since then. Oh, well, we integrated.
Yeah.
Now everyone is a nigga. Yeah. So okay, now let's go. We got one common enemy.
Yeah.
Right now, we don't have no common enemy, So
And they always talk
just
about
crazy.
that. I tell people that all the time, like Dr. King, I fear I may have integrated my people into a burning house. You most definitely did.
Oh,
and
yeah.
once he realized that, he changed his tune. So that's when it wasn't just about the Million Man March or black people. It was the People's March on Washington, because they wanted to change their situation and their social class and their welfare and, different things of that nature. So once he started talking like that, they was ready for to get rid of it.
oh, yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go. And that's when they said, when he was talking about, when he changed his tune to economic empowerment, that's when they kill him. And so, you don't just kill people like that. Like when you kill Kennedy and his brother, and you know how hard it is to kill somebody like that.
Did you see the new video drop? Oh my gosh. So lo and behold, so with Trump being back, Trump is like, I'm declassifying all this information. It's been all these years. I'm putting all that out. So the first thing they did was they dropped the real video of JFK assassination. The video that we all been looking at for all these decades was fake. But people have been saying that. Conspiracy theorists, who always got the facts, factual, my people, have been saying it for years. Like, why are they driving and no trees are moving? This is an altered video. So now they done released it. So now we found out that the magic bullet came from a gun held by the driver. Roll a tape.
The driver popped him?
The driver had the gun. Wait, I want to show it to you because I want you to see this. This is just too much. But yeah, I know we about to wrap it up.
That is mind blowing.
Oh yeah, I'm putting it up just for you to see.
You know what it
quick.
take for that to be hitting?
For all these years.
All them years? You can't trust nobody.
Nobody.
For real, you can't trust nobody.
Nobody.
Imagine how many people seen that.
Man, that must have changed. And then
And who they got that from, because they probably didn't kill that person.
Man, and was trying to blame Jackie at one point. Jackie Onassis was trying to blame her, the wife. Okay, so they're about to show you right here. Pulled it out of his pocket.
So what he shot back was like,
Yup.
that boy is straight, huh? That boy dangerous. I wonder where he at. So they went and got him, or he dead already?
These people been gone. I'm gonna have to double check on that.
Yeah, that's why I have a problem with classifying things.
Yeah.
Next 100, no,
Is that okay?
No, that's
Didn't
not
I tell you
okay.
guys that one time they declassified this information from the CIA, and it was like, oh, to get rid of pain, just press whatever the pain is and be like 55515 55515. I do it every time I have some kind of pain and it go away. So that's telling you this meditation, these affirmations, these words, like they are powerful. It is in the ethos. The universe is real. God is real. All this, in case you need the white boys to tell you in black and white, it is there. So, you know what I'm saying? But yes, this was a great episode.
Yeah, I gotta go look at
We're
that.
going to keep y'all updated on whatever's going on with Len Davis. We're going to reach out to him. We're going to let y'all know.
Yeah, I'll let you know what happened.
Yeah. And we're going to check back in with Jasmine.
Yeah, you're a good guy. So long you don't have no dope and got a drug shop. He don't want to do you nothing for something.
He cool.
He cool.
As long as you ain't selling no dope, because then he need that.
I'm telling you, that's just crazy. There.
Yeah, so that is anything you want to throw out there?
No, everything is good. Everybody stay safe. Stay positive. Always look for the best way out of the situation, so long no one is getting hurt. And always have a plan. Definitely have your plan. Always be heading somewhere. That's what I like to say. Always be heading somewhere.
Okay. And the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Yeah, you got to be safe. Them guys there. So the Super Bowl and what else coming up around the same time? The Jazz Fest or something?
No, Mardi Gras gonna be.
Mardi Gras gonna be at this.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, they got a few things coming up, and well, hopefully everyone is safe and they enjoy themselves, and we'll see how that turn out.
Yeah. I'm super excited. Thank you guys so much. We're doing some new things again with season 2 of Family Fortune. You know who it is. It is I, Nani B. McKinney, your hostess with the mostest, and this is my dad,
Sherman Singleton Sr.
We love you guys, and we'll see you soon.
All right, bye-bye. This woman here, you work a brother to death.